Good morning, ladies and gents. I will be making cheddar drops, and these are biscuits, and I'll be using this, my favorite Southern Biscuit Formula L Complete Biscuit Mix. And I was introduced to this by Chef Jeffrey from Texas. And I've seen it in the store, but I've never bought it until I watched one of his amazing videos. Okay, what I am going to need here, 3 1/4 cups of the biscuit mix. And I have that in the bowl already, 3 1/4 cups. And then I have a 1/4 cup of grated cheddar cheese. I don't have the sharp cheese, so I'm using mild cheddar cheese. It'll work just as well. And then I will add 1 1/2 cups of buttermilk. 1 1/2 cups of buttermilk. And let's see here. Shake your buttermilk well. And this is the buttermilk that I will be using. Okay, and that is it for the biscuit, the cheddar drops. So I will mix this and makes about 10 3-inch cheddar drops. And this will be enough for us to have for breakfast, dinner, and supper. Okay? Some of you may call it lunch, but my culture, where I came from, we call it breakfast, dinner, and supper. And I am from Louisiana. Okay, so I have this here. And then I will do the garlic butter. And the garlic butter, I'll brush the tops of the biscuits with the garlic butter. It calls for a 1/2 cup of salted butter, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which I will leave the salt out because I'm using the salted butter, a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of chopped chives. So these are the chives that I'll be using, and the garlic powder, and the stick of butter. And I've measured it out with 1 1/4 cups for my cheddar drops and for my garlic butter. So I'll add the buttermilk and just stir it. I'll preheat my oven at 450, and I'll just stir the biscuits and the cheddar together, and then I'll add the buttermilk. And I can do that right now while I have you here. 1 1/2 cup buttermilk. 1. And I'll do a 1/2. And I will stir all of this together. And I'll get my cookie sheet, and I'll just lightly spray it. Okay, y'all, I have mixed my mix as I told you I would, and dropped them. I use the ice cream scoop here to show you. And I have about 13 on this sheet, and I still have some left. I use the ice cream scoop to do this, to drop them. And I'm going to put them in a 450 degrees oven and bake them until they are lightly browned for about 10 to 12 minutes, and I'll come right back. Okay, y'all, this is my garlic butter, and I've melted a stick of butter. I've put in black pepper, garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of chives. Everything else is a 1/2 teaspoon. And I blended all of this together, and I'll top my biscuits when they come out of the oven. Okay, y'all, I brought you back, and I have my biscuits out of the oven, and I'm going to brush them with some of this butter garlic. Oh, and I know they are going to be delicious. I'll come back and take a bite and tell you what they taste like. And I'll let them stay in the oven for 11 to 12 minutes. Oh, they look so delicious. So delicious. And here it is with the butter and garlic on top. Tilt the pan here so you can see what they look like. Look at that. Look at that. And I'll get a picture of them, a thumbnail. So I'll come right back and do a tasting test. Scrambling eggs. Got a little dried parsley in them and some other seasonings. And I put a little cheese in my skillet. And guess what? I had some garlic butter left from my biscuits, and I put that in the skillet to fry my eggs. Yeah. So the skillet is probably about hot enough, and I'm going to put my eggs in, scramble them, and then I'll come back. Here's the end results. Those garlic butter biscuits and eggs, and I have some strawberry jam to put on these biscuits, some homemade strawberry jam that I made a little while ago. Okay, y'all, please subscribe. Don't forget to tap the notification bell and to be reminded of the uploads. Don't forget to follow, and please give the thumb up. By all means, subscribe. Thank you so much. I love you all. Have a great, great day. And this is Patti coming from Patti's Southern Kitchen. Talk to you on the next video. Bye now.